The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes. Found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. But this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Odd choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. Without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll take it.
How did you not see this coming? My God, we came this close. The old man could have buried us all. Our families.
Do you think you feel more betrayed than I do? Get some perspective, please. Janus is dead. Lucas Gray is about to join him.
And a cornered animal is twice as dangerous.
Let's be perfectly clear. We were not exposed. The threat is neutralized. We are back on track.
Even so, from this point on, we expect you to take...
No. There is no way I'm doing that. How can you question my loyalty?
In case treachery is contagious.
Do you really want to do this to me?
Is there a problem, Secretary?
No problem whatsoever, Madam. Here's to loyalty.
My man on the island confirms that the Constant has arrived. We head out at sundown. Here, in case the crew get ideas.
Why are you doing this, Mr. Gray? You had a chance to walk away. Why didn't you?
A year ago, I'm working security for this banker, Cobb, only to find out he's a Providence operative. I've been running for decades, only to wind up where I started. We've all got barcodes on the back of our heads. Most people just never notice. 47 told me about your parents. How did they die?
Car bomb. Surrey, 1989. Company named Blue Seed didn't care to pay for the mistakes. But I like to think no one's untouchable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You feel it, don't you? Unlike him, you feel it all. Everything you've done.
It's a dangerous thing. Having a conscience.
Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote-triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
The Isle of Sgàil, headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
Patrons, you are welcome to explore the castle grounds. However, certain areas are off limits, including the keep, which houses the members area, convention space, and council meeting. Should you wish to apply for Ark membership, please be aware that such cannot be bought, only earned. All set? Excellent. Follow me, please.
long as they're paying me, I don't give a shit if they like to play charades. I've seen weird. I mean, I work for the Russian mob. Eccentrics.
Yes!
Say what? On.
That must be Janus's casket. Looks like the wake is about to start, but still no body.
over a month. I have some of the world's most prominent people waiting to pay me their last respects. I have the star of the Prague Philharmonic on stage, ready to play Ave Maria on the harp, for God's sake. And you're telling me that you lost the sodding lacquer?
I'm really sorry, ma'am. My team received no notification. You sure they didn't give you a crate number?
They did not give me a crate number. I was told that you people would have it under control.
Fine, fine. I'll go and have another look.
See that you do. And when you do prove it, bring it to the tower basement where the founder's body's being kept.
As we know, Zoe Washington will host Janus's wake. But now it seems an antique ceremonial...
More pressure. Just what I need.
Excuse me, mister. How'd it go? Did she tear you a new?
They've called a recess. Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the council. He's one of the original 5.
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47. I suspect the headstrong Sophia will not take kindly to dissidents and troublemakers.
You know, first people to fund the Ark Society back in 1981. Plus, I just walked in on Sophia Washington screaming Block's name while beating up a pillow. Oh, you would rock.
What's it about?
What am I, paparazzi? I just work with you guys. Thank you.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know, but she seemed real interested in this invention.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going?
Oh,
definitely not through here.
It's ominous.
Wow.
Out of my face. Go. Be good today, sir.
Whatever it is she's plotting, he did not want to be part of it. But, an order's an order.
Mr. Block, you look troubled.
Well, that's what you get for inventing kill switches, I suppose.
I heard about your predicament, and well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos. Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people? No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
That's what I paid almost $2 billion for. Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to think.
So, according to its charter, the Ark Society collects priceless art and historical artifacts in case of a global disaster. And this year, world-famous treasure hunter Blake Nathaniel has donated an Aztec necklace called the Cloud Serpent to the Ark Society's growing collection. However, Blake fears that Sophia Washington, his former lover and rival, who has hunted the Cloud Serpent for years, will attempt to steal it for herself before it goes into storage. Could be just the bait we need.
someone should go and see. Now.
Yeah, sure. Nice. Okay. Hello? Is anyone there? Who made that sound?
Good evening to you.
All right, enjoy your night.
I hate to say this, Gemini, but Miss Washington makes it valuable. Climate change denial will serve you well so far. The world is finally catching up. The Corona Treaty is only the beginning. Change is coming.
Bah! The council has been usurped by non-considered trees. This vote can't possibly be binding, can it?
Of course not. We're a secret society. It's not like we can take our disagreements to court.
What? What?
Why? Provided that the others agree. The chairman does have the power to vote upon the council for discussion. All rights and privileges removed.
Expel me! That two-bit treasure hunter, Sophia Washington, has the power to expel me! Jebediah Block!
Technically.
Okay. I need an edge, and I need it fast.
Damn.
Roger, Command. Nothing tangible yet. Still looking. Will do. Out.
Scan the area. I will not have any surprises.
I hear you loud and clear.
Gates, Gemini. Listen. It's leverage on Washington defense. That's what violence causes. Sophia Washington is trying to screw you. He's in turn. She's leverage. Now, Gates, I'm gonna pay you money. I mean, I'm paying you right the fuck now. Find me some dirt. Inside training double triple cross thing to change. I'm willing to take a hit as well, as long as you get it done. Can you? If you're not up to it, I can always talk to Axelrod. No, don't tell me. Just do it. I know better. Well, they were suspected of mass murder, weren't they? Of mowing down some dog tribe in the Amazon. How hard can it be? Keep digging, Gates. Find me some leverage. Tossing down bare-knuckle boxes when you're supposed to be on the clock. You're fired, Gates. Oh, and another. That time, like club smelling faintly of cigars. Guess what?
Huh?
Ridiculous. Better safe than sorry, Mr. Block. What if the collapse doesn't come for another 100 years, Mr. Block? Bah, humbug! I'm coming. No one else. Plenty of coal left to last a lifetime. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. People who sneak are generally sneaky. What are you up to? See it now. Those hand-wringing sissies don't have the chutzpah to do what needs to be done. If they're so afraid their money will be gone by the time the end comes, why don't we accelerate the process? I say, burn those fuels, melt the poles, and get rid of the riffraff. Let God sort it out. Firm but fair, just like Noah. That's my counteroffer. See how I never...
Contact.
Ridiculous. Better safe than sorry, Mr. Block. What if the collapse doesn't come for another 100 years, Mr. Block? Ah! Ah, humbug. I'm coming. No one else.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll deal with this. You just hang back.
Got it. Ridiculous. Better safe than... I see it now. Those hand-wringing sissies don't have... Accelerate the process. I say, burn those fuels, melt the poles, and get rid of the riffraff. Let God sort it out. Firm but fair, just like Noah. That's my counteroffer. Never.
If it happens, there'll be some other...
Good evening, Counselor.
fine night. Heck, even ones that grow up together.
My mom did a dog for her birthday a few years back. It was not a success, let me tell you that.
Damn creature only walked backwards or something.
If you could take a couple of steps back, it would set my mind at rest.
We were just chatting about your adventures. Tell us that crazy story.
Miss Washington.
Hello?
After due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once. I knew you'd come around. You're a stubborn, Block. But you're not a shock. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. And who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
Shit, don't kill me!
Ladies and gentlemen, due to unforeseen circumstances, the vote is postponed.
You've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done,
The council
47.
is adjourned.
What's going on? Someone help me!
Those fuels, melt the poles, and get rid of the riffraff. Let God sort them out.
Firm but fair, just like Noah. That's...
on the ground. Hold on. Oh!
Wow.
Miss Washington.
How was the...
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised
Thank you for
my
attending this
position.
evening.
I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once. I knew you'd come around.
You're stubborn, Block. You're not a schmuck.
You know I'm right. The analysts of my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Well, who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
You need to back off now.
Well, you've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of... Ah, idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please.
Not now.
Wait a minute, Captain. talking to you, sir. Not giving you another chance, mister.
Command, I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
Are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
I strongly
So, are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number one.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try, but I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment. I offered you a carrot. Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana. The mine collapse in 2015. It would be a shame if the American public got wind of your somewhat creative approach to safety regulations.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
A remote trigger. Must be a kill switch.
I bet this would make the Constant come quietly. But first things first, 47. Focus on the target.
It all just feels sort of quaint. You want a bomb? Do a little research into pandemics. Some of the vulnerabilities in so-called modern sanitation practices. Kaboom. Period. I can't tell if you're trying to problem. The council meeting.
Okay.
You know what it's about?
Climate change. Sophia Washington is trying to persuade
That. Strange. I know I'm supposed to feel
Block. Why?
The fact
You're
is,
looking reasonably calm.
is that
Zoe, when can we see the body?
Shortly, Rumble. Muriel, the preservation specialist, is getting him ready as we speak.
This procedure. What's it called? Plastification?
Plastination.
Plastination. Is this truly what Janice wanted? Going on display in the Ark of Legacy like a wax statue? He never mentioned anything of the sort to me.
I assure you, his last will was quite clear on the matter.
And may we see this last will?
You can ask our lawyer, Mr. Yates. But I already know the answer. Now, if you'll excuse me. Jebediah Block. Why, you're looking reasonably calm. Guess my sister is a better saleswoman than I thought.
Looking fine today.
I never actually moved the man.
I don't think anyone did. Not really.
But you were part of this, back when there was just a few of you, right?
Oh, yes. Always was me. Still out here.
Is the interview room ready?
Just about, Madam Chairwoman. The equipment's set up, and your colleagues down there calibrating.
Nice. I can't wait to see the initiate's face.
About that. The polygraph I get, but an ECT device. You're not actually gonna electroshock these people, are you?
Not if they tell the truth, I won't.
But they're pampered billionaires. Think of who you're messing with. They'll sue you blind if you violate them like that.
Then you don't understand the wealthy. These people are used to all doors being open to them. A closed door drives them mad. Show them a closed door, and they'll chew off their own foot to gain entrance. I can go full Stanley Milgram on their asses, and they'll still smile and ask for seconds.
Why, Miss Washington, you're as scary as they say you are.
Well, I haven't been shot at for months. A girl needs her fun. Blake. And what are you supposed to be? A lion tamer? How predictably juvenile.
Zoe, your eyebrows have grown back nicely. Good for you.
Cut the shit, Blake. I should have my guys toss you from the cliffs.
You have any idea what your little stuff did to Sophia?
They say it belonged to Montezuma.
Because of you. I haven't been in the field for 3 goddamn months. That's on you, Blake.
I didn't know that.
Well, of course not. You're clueless.
Anyway,
Just
what-
stay the hell away from both of us, Blake, or you
Where
will
are
be
you?
sorry.
Literally has the necklace in her hand when Nathaniel propels her to see it. Triggers this
Jebediah Block.
ancient death
Why?
trap
You're looking
and,
reasonably
you know,
calm.
murder and mayhem.
Guess my sister is a better saleswoman than I thought.
Those two were lovers.
Currently wailing, which explains the insecurity.
I don't follow.
Think about it. Why the need for an alarm system? We're all filthy rich. Except...
Hope you're having a good one.
Blake thinks Sophia might try to steal back the necklace before it's sealed in the Ark of the Legacy.
Cornelia, you made it.
Zoe! I've been looking for you. Or should I say, Madam.
Don't make me feel old.
Nonsense. You and Sophia. You're the most exciting people I know. Sweetheart, what's your next adventure?
I wish I knew. Sophia, it's like she's lost her taste for this. This place is all she cares about now. Oh no. I get restless is all.
Well, you're not getting any younger. Maybe you should take a break to speak.
Ah, shit! What a bummer!
No, that didn't...
An important reminder to posterity.
Frederick! No hard feelings, I hope.
I'm sure Janice picked you for a reason, even if I myself do not see it.
What Janus saw was the need for a bold new vision. For too long, the Ark Society has been about harsh survival. But a crisis is also an opportunity. We want to inspire our members to become explorers. In the old days, who mapped the world? Who discovered the laws of nature? Was it the poor, huddled masses? Of course not. They're too busy being huddled.
We are the elite. We shouldn't just batten down the hatches in the face of disaster. We need to cross the horizon and plant flags.
Alarm sensors. You'll need to disable the system to get at the necklace, 47.
Good to see you, sir.
That fool Jackson almost ruined the little lad.
I don't like the sound of that. Can you please check?
I hear you 5x5. Hey!
Hey there. How you doing?
Yes, hello.
Sir? Hello, sir.
At least Sophia's too busy to come. I'm sure she'll be able to resist the
Yeah, like a real man. Is that? I am good at this.
Hey, hey, mister! What do you think you're doing? Surrender now!
I don't know who's seen that Aztec.
Yeah, but it's crazy.
Those colors look great on you.
What was that?
Whoa.
Smooth, 47. The Sparrow's got nothing on you.
No, please! Damn it!
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce.
Ah, shit, man. Zoe's down. Please, no.
Huh. Damn it! Someone...
Whoa!
Professor, long time no see.
exciting.
Oh, come on.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce him.
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting.
Very much involved.
It was my impression that
She
you
even
were
had a rare
cured
relic
of such
from the Ark of the Legacy.
sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you? I wonder.
Just keep walking.
Might work the MMA circuit.
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Sir.
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Us? Oh, I see. The penny drops. I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never fell. So, now
Enough talking. You'll do plenty of that later. We're here. Get on the boat.
Mr. Edwards, still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties, secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain, so sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.